Key specs 6.53-inch, 2340x1080 pixels, Full HD plus 19:5:9 aspect ratio display with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection octa-core MediaTek Helio P70 12nm processor with 900 MHz ARM Mali G72 MP3 GPU 6GB RAM, 64GB storage expandable memory up to 256GB with microSD Android 9.0, Pie, with FunTouch OS 9 Dual SIM, Nano plus Nano, 12MP, Dual Pixel, rear camera and 5MP plus 8MP AI 120° super wide angle camera 32MP front facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 4000 mAh battery key specs designed to perfectly fit your all new Kindle, 10th Gen, 2019 release only will not fit Kindle Paperwhite or Kindle Oasis. Opens and closes just like a book to wake your Kindle or put it to sleep. Thin, lightweight design lets you read comfortably for hours. Magnetic connection ensures cover stays securely closed. Premium fabric with microfiber interior protects your screen and keeps it clean. Choose from 4 colors: charcoal black, cobalt blue, punch red, sandstone white. Key specs 5.9-inch, 2340 by 1080 pixels, Full HD plus Infinity U Super AMOLED display octa-core Exynos 7904 14nm processor with Mali G71 GPU 4GB RAM 64GB storage expandable up to 512GB via microSD card Android 9.0, Pie, with Samsung One UI Dual SIM 16MP rear camera and 5MP ultra-wide-angle camera 25MP front camera 4G Vivo LTE 3100 mAh battery key specs 6.7-inch Full HD plus 20.5:9 aspect ratio Super AMOLED display octa-core Snapdragon 710 10nm mobile platform with Adreno 616 GPU 8GB RAM, 256GB storage Android 9.0, Pie, with FunTouch OS 9 Dual SIM, Nano plus Nano, 48MP rear camera, 5MP depth sensor, 13MP camera 32MP front-facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 4000 mAh, typical, 3920 mAh, minimum. Battery key specs 6.39-inch FHD plus Super AMOLED display octa-core Snapdragon 675 710 processor 8GB RAM with 128 256 of a GB ROM dual SIM 48MP plus 5MP plus 13MP triple rear camera with LED flash 16MP front camera and display fingerprint 4G Vivo LTE/Wi-Fi Bluetooth 5 micro USB 4000 mAh battery key specs 6.4-inch, 1560 x 720 pixels, HD plus Super AMOLED Infinity V display octa-core Exynos 7884, dual 1.6 GHz plus hexa 1.35 GHz, processor 3GB RAM, 32GB storage, expandable up to 512GB via microSD card Android 9.0, Pie, with Samsung One UI Dual SIM 13MP rear camera and 5MP secondary camera 8MP front camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 4,000 mAh battery key specs 5-inch, 1280 by 720 pixels, HD 16:9 display with 380 nits brightness, 1000:1 contrast ratio, 72% NTSC color gamut 1.4 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 425 mobile platform with Adreno 308 GPU 1GB RAM, 8GB internal storage, expandable memory up to 128GB with microSD Android 8.1, Oreo Go Edition, dual SIM 8MP rear camera 5MP front-facing camera 4G Vivo LTE 3000 mAh battery key specs 6.21-inch, 2340 by 1080 pixels, Full HD plus 19:5:9 2.5D curved glass display octa-core Kirin 710 12nm with ARM Mali G51 MP4 GPU 4GB RAM 128GB storage expandable memory up to 512GB with microSD Android 9.0, Pie, with IMEO 9.0 hybrid dual SIM, Nano plus Nano, microSD, 24MP rear camera and secondary 2MP rear camera plus 8MP 120° ultra-wide camera 32MP front-facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 3400 mAh, typical, 3320 mAh, minimum. Battery key specs 6.2-inch, 1520 by 720 pixels, 19:9 full view 2.5D curved glass display 2.3 GHz octa-core MediaTek Helio P35, MT6765 12nm processor with IMG Power VRGE 8320 GPU 3GB RAM 64GB internal storage expandable memory up to 256GB with microSD Color OS 5.2 based on Android 8.1, Oreo. Dual SIM 13MP rear camera and secondary 2MP camera 8MP front-facing camera 4G Vivo LTE 4230 mAh, typical, 4100 mAh, minimum. Built-in battery key specs 6.39-inch FHD plus LCD display 2.84 GHz Snapdragon 855 octa-core processor 6/8/12ths of a GB RAM with 128 256ths of a GB ROM 48MP plus 12MP dual camera LED flash 20MP front camera dual nano SIM 4G LTE Wi-Fi Bluetooth 5 liquid cool 3.0 4000 mAh battery key specs 6.21-inch 2340 by 1080 pixels, Full HD plus 19:5:9 2.5D curved glass display octa-core Kirin 710 12nm with ARM Mali G51MP 4 GPU 4GB RAM with 64GB storage, 6GB RAM with 64GB, 128GB storage, expandable memory up to 256GB with microSD Android 9.0, Pi, with IMEI 9.0 hybrid dual SIM, Nano plus Nano, microSD, 13MP rear camera and secondary 2MP rear camera 24MP front-facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 3400 mAh, typical, 3320 mAh, minimum. Battery key specs 6.2-inch, 1520 by 720 pixels, HD plus 19:9 2.5D curved glass display 2 GHz quad-core MediaTek Helio A22 12nm processor with IMG Power VRGE class GPU 2GB RAM 32GB internal storage expandable memory up to 256GB with microSD Android 9.0, Pi, with iOS 4.6 dual SIM, Nano plus microSD, 13MP rear camera and 2MP secondary camera 8MP front-facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 3500 mAh battery key specs 6.26-inch, 1520 x 720 pixels, HD plus 19:9 2.5D curved glass display 1.8 GHz octa-core Snapdragon 632 14nm mobile platform with Adreno 506 GPU 2GB RAM with 16GB storage, 3GB RAM with 32GB storage, 4GB RAM with 64GB storage expandable memory up to 512GB with microSD Android 9.0, Pi, with MIUI 10 dual SIM, Nano plus microSD, 12MP rear camera and secondary 2MP camera 8MP front-facing camera dual 4G Vivo LTE 4000 mAh, typical, 3900 mAh, minimum. Battery key specs 6.3-inch FHD plus 18:9 display 2 GHz octa-core Snapdragon 675 processor 4/6 of a GB RAM with 64 128ths of a GB ROM dual SIM 48MP plus 5MP dual rear camera with LED flash 13MP front camera